Morning, guys. So we stopped here in Austinburg last night. Actually ran over the clock a little bit. I was trying to make it to the Loves about 30 miles down the road, but that wasn't happening. I could have stopped earlier at the rest area about 20 minutes from here, before here, but I really wanted to get here. I planned on taking a shower, and then I got here and I just fuck it. I got here and I just said screw it. So I'm doing my walk around right now. I already walked around once. I wanted to show you guys the whole point of what I was talking about yesterday with the chains. You can see this is nice and tight right here. I have no movement in it at all. Now this is the same chain, very front chain. Still have all that play in there. I don't think it's because of that length there. I think it's due to that length. Pointing straight up and down and sitting right on the edge. That's why I don't really like chains, because it does crap like that, and if you're not smart enough to check both sides to make sure it's completely tight, you end up with a chain that you think is tight, but it's actually loose, where the straps are tight on both sides. So basically what I just had to do in order to get this thing to loosen up on this side, now you can see all the play in there, is I had to take my breaker bar, and on the chain above the binder here, I had to slam on that to get that piece to turn, to get that one length to turn up there, and then it loosened up. It took it brought the slack over. So now I can actually tighten the chain up. Alright, here we go. Nice and tight now. And hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully it doesn't, hopefully I don't have another twist up top and it ends up creating it to get loose again. Okay, so let's see, we have a total of 625 miles from here. And I only have one planned stop right now, which is 18 miles from here, which is the Loves that I wanted to make it to last night so I could take a shower. Like I said, I was going to take one here last night, but I said screw it. I just went in, washed up a little bit in the bathroom, and I didn't have any shower credits here, so I was either going to be begging for a shower or paying one out of pocket. Which I had no problem asking drivers for a shower. I've give showers all the time. Every time I see somebody need one or getting ready to pay for one, I hand one over. So I keep an eye out for drivers going to the kiosk or something like that, or I'll ask the driver as they're coming in the door, you got an extra shower? It's better than spending 12 bucks on a shower, or whatever it costs, $12.50, something like that now. So that's it, 625 miles to go, 18 to get fuel, and we're running across, hold on, yep, that's across 86, so we're good to go on the routing. So let's see what happens today. Hopefully everything runs smooth. I know a lot of you guys are probably watching this video and thinking, I don't know if thinking, but I don't mean that negatively. Criticizing me on pulling into the parking spot. I don't like pulling in all the time, but there's occasions where, for instance, there's a huge field behind the parking spots. I like waking up and seeing that nice clean field. That's one of the reasons I pull in there. The other reason is the slope of the parking lot. So if I back in, I'm sloped down towards the driver's side, which I sleep with my head behind the driver's seat. So I'd be sleeping with my head down. I intentionally pull into those parking spots there on that side so that I'm sloped the other way. So I don't have to switch sides on my bed, and I can actually lay in my normal spot and feel comfortable. And I'm sloped with my feet down rather than my head down. So just wanted to clarify that. Alright, so we are done for the night. A little too much there. I stopped over in Canton, New York real quick. Actually, I was there for about 40 minutes. Took a quick shower. I was trying to find a close rest area or something along them lines to where I'm delivering over in Seekonk. But there really wasn't anything over there. So I drove over here another 80 miles to the Pilot in Sturbridge. Stupid camera. Pilot in Sturbridge. And now I am 73 miles from Seekonk. So I'll be over there about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Yeah, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. I can leave here at 5:30. I'll leave about 6:30. Get over there, deliver that. And then tomorrow morning, probably not long after I deliver, well, not long after I arrive, I should be able to get word first thing in the morning about a load going up to Ogdensburg, New York, which is up by Canada. If you look at a map, you can find it if you look at a map, but it's up by, I don't know, up by Messina actually. It's about 30 miles from Messina. Puts me about a little over, what was it, 110 miles from home. So as long as I can get that load tomorrow, I'll pick that up tomorrow, deliver Friday morning, and then head on to the house. The load's not exactly what I wanted, but it still pays $800, so not too bad. It's a 400-mile load, if I remember correctly. So hopefully we'll get that. We'll see what happens in the morning. No walking tonight. Actually didn't walk last night either. I know I didn't finish off the video last night. I got actually pretty aggravated yesterday when I picked up this load. Basically, I got everything done, scaled out, and the girl at the scale house, she said that I was sitting at 48,000 pounds when my load was supposed to be 40,980, basically 41,000 pounds. So she told me pull off to the side. She had to have a manager, supervisor come out and verify the product that I had on, make sure everything was right, and before she could give me paperwork to go. So he came out, verified everything, said everything was good, everything was there that was supposed to be there. We went back in, they give me the paperwork. The paperwork says the 41,000 pounds. This load pays by the weight. So basically I was getting paid for the 41,000 pounds. By them not changing the weight on the bill of lading to show 48,000 pounds, I wouldn't get paid for that extra 7,000 pounds of product. So So I basically told them that I need new bills. I need the bills to state the actual weight. So when I call up the agent about the load, I would have proof on the bill showing that the load is 48,000 pounds, not 41,000 pounds. So basically they ran me around and called more people and had other managers and supervisors come down to get it all figured out. Turned out the whole entire time the load was actually 41,000 pounds. They had me jump back on the scale to see what the actual scale said, not what the computer said. So she must have punched in something wrong on the computer side, and it put me over 7,000 pounds. So I wasted probably a good hour and a half over that for no reason. So I got pretty annoyed yesterday, and then by the time I finished up last night, I was just too tired to do anything. Like I said, I think I said this morning, I got there last night, went in, grabbed a couple things, came back out, ate a few things, and I went to sleep. That was it for the night. So I didn't do any walking. I actually did quite a bit of walking, just walking around the truck and stuff yesterday. Not nearly what I want, but I still, got some steps in there. And tonight, truth be told, I'm just not going out in the rain. So we'll hopefully get some more walking in tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow.